Yo, what's good, yo? Welcome back to another episode of Roll the Tape. And we are talking about the full series of the One Piece live action adaptation. So I finished this over the weekend, and it is a very, very interesting type of adaptation of what the story is from the anime. I can't say too much about the manga because I've never read the manga, but it's definitely an interesting and different interpretation from the anime, but it's not too different. So, and I give it a lot of credit for that. I think that the One Piece live action adaptation holds a lot of the heart of what One Piece means as a show, and I love that. I love that the show mainly focuses on what companionship means and what it means to have a found family, and that's kind of like what the essence of One Piece is in regards to the personal connections and the personal types of relationships and strifes that happen between the characters in the show. So this show 100% captures that. I do understand that there are a lot of limitations when it comes to creating a live action adaptation of something where the material is either from a video game or from another piece of like a book or an anime or something like that. So it's a different type of medium, different type of platform. The episodes are something around like 45 minutes to an hour long, and it's only 8 episodes, and basically they fit the whole East Blue arc in that first season. And the fact that it was able to capture a lot of the heart of One Piece and a lot of like the tones of One Piece, I give that so much credit, because I was definitely scared. I was definitely really scared. And with their limitations, they were able to do a lot with that. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I also really love the costume design. I love that they didn't like shy away from any sort of like these types of wild types of costumes and stuff. There are definitely some characters missing, which I was sad about, because I think that they're great characters to include, but I understand limitations, budgets, things like that. I get it. It's hard to bring everything that they have in the anime and the manga into a live action adaptation, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on the critique on that. But there's definitely some characters that are missing from the show that I would have loved to see. But overall, I love the fact that they stayed true to a lot of these types of depictions of different types of characters and races in the show, especially like with their designs of the fishmen. I think they did an amazing job with the designs of the fishmen, and it didn't look tacky. I personally didn't think it looked tacky at all. I thought it was a great type of SFX that they did for all of this stuff for the fishmen. So that was really awesome to see. I also want to say I cried like 3 times during the show, and I was so surprised that I cried. But I think that goes to show how much this show put the heart of One Piece first, and it definitely builds that connection between characters very, very strongly. I also really liked how in the show they had so many types of Easter eggs for people that are fans of the show. And you see it, like I said previously in my review of the pilot, you see so many Easter eggs in the costume design and the set design, and I think that that's really dope. And you see that all throughout the whole series, and the fact that they paid so much attention to detail, I really love that, because that's one of the big things about One Piece, the anime, and I'm sure the manga. It's that like there's so much attention to detail, and the more you pay attention to these little details, the more bits and pieces you're going to learn about the story like later on. And I really love that there is so much setup for future seasons of this show, and I do hope that it gets a renewal, and I for a second season and a third season, and I hope that we get to see these characters evolve more and get to see, hopefully, with a good type of return on this show, get to see more cast members, hopefully if it's like a little bit of a larger production and budget, that they can afford to build more of this world and let us see more of the world that we love from the anime and the manga. So I love that they set up a lot of future storylines already, so that you as a viewer have something to look forward to, especially as a fan of the show. I think that they gave a lot to look forward to, so definitely go support this show, if you would love to see more and love to see where it goes in the future, because that's how shows get green lighted for another season. It's based off of the numbers. It's a numbers game. So please, if you want to see more, go support the show. So this show is very fun. It's very entertaining. There are definitely some awkward moments for sure, and that can't really be helped with a live action adaptation. But I do think that the show does a really great job of entertaining you. And I will say, Zoro, phenomenal. I love Zoro, I'm not gonna lie. The action scenes with Zoro, as well as like the actor that plays him, he does an amazing job. Also the actor that plays Nami does a phenomenal job as well. I mean, all the actors do a really, really good job of portraying their characters, but specifically like Zoro and Nami, I think are very outstanding in terms of their adaptations of the characters, but also how closely like related they are to, or closer related they feel to like the anime. That's all I have to say about One Piece live action adaptation. If you've seen it, go ahead and drop some comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the show. And thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. And please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really mean the world to me. I appreciate all of y'all. And see you next time. Peace.